I thought 4 years was gonna take forever. And now I remember my parents dropping me off at my dorm like it was yesterday. Oh yeah.
Oh, favorite building on campus? I think Casey. All the windows and then the staircases all the way up.
I spend pretty much all my time in Pickett, so I would guess that would be it.
Hammocking on the quad. This to this. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just gotta like spread out. Yeah.
I'll go to the quad. I've done some writing in the kind of like garden space behind admin, like all the nature and everything. Same with the labyrinth. It's peaceful, you know?
I like walking through campus during the different seasons and how it changes during the different seasons.
You don't have Logan Field on here. 6 to 7:15, 3 times a week. Workouts here, on the field, at UREC.
I'm a little superstitious, so no, I don't walk on the field.
No, you don't. It's like a symbol, so you don't want to step on it. Inherently bad luck.
I like this place. I've learned a lot.
A lot of work, a lot of sleepless nights, but then also a lot of, I think, fulfilling like achievements.
Four years later, I'm a little more, I guess, like introspective or aware how interconnected issues are. Deep reflection, discernment, I think leads to more thoughtful action.
I was challenged to think critically for myself. I think SU does a good job in allowing you to reflect on yourself, figuring out who you are.
That Jesuit aspect of putting people first.
The holistic Jesuit way of teaching.
I remember this. This is when I was applying to Seattle University. It's one of the quotes from my essay.
Feels like a time capsule. Yeah. I think this makes me feel more accomplished. I'm like, oh, so I did what I was trying to do. I think this was always subconsciously there, just wanting to help people.
I was a US Navy veteran and decided to go back to school. I was coming here not knowing anybody. The transition between military life and civilian life it's a wild change, especially if you've been in for a while. The Veterans Center gives us that space to create community, just kind of be ourselves on campus. And that's been my main project while being at SU, outside of school stuff.
I think it's a big deal to be a first-generation college student because I think it sets up, you have a different trajectory in life. So I'm really grateful to be part of such an amazing community.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember sitting at my dining table writing this. I understand that being challenged and pushed out of my comfort zone is what allows me to grow. I think I live up to it. I came here to be out of my comfort zone. Seattle U does a good job of challenging you.
Seattle University is a place where I can be myself, where you can find people who can encourage you, support you.
You know, Seattle U, they just accepted me for who I am. I can be goofy, I can be serious, I can just be Exita that most people in my community know, and I don't have to pretend to be someone else when I'm here.
The faculty and staff at Seattle University really care for their students.
I took business law and she was incredible, like Mario Gould. Like she was really good. She was very knowledgeable.
All of the English professors are amazing. A lot more one-on-one time with professors. You get to know pretty much everybody in your degree path, both the professors and your peers.
It's more of a community than a classroom. The professors, they're all super friendly and they make you feel like every person's insight is of value to them.
Reflective. The Jesuits are very big on reflection.
For me, that's Luke Lavin. I've always heard about discernment. It's like this thing that we do, but through his class, I really learned like how can I like take that step back, take some deep breaths, come to peace, and then try to make your decisions. I'm a big discerner, yeah.
It was transformative because of the holistic education of learning economics, learning public affairs, learning opera, the intersection of all of that. And also just like thoughtfully thinking about the current issues that we face in this country.
We tell them on the very first day, we see you as our future colleagues.
To our graduating seniors, best of luck in your next chapter. We are so proud of you.
Creating leaders for a just and humane world. Seattle University takes a unique approach and how they teach you the critical thinking skills behind that.
Congratulations, you did it, and it's really an achievement.
My hope for these students is that they can take what they've learned at Seattle U and make the difference they want to make in the world.
I feel legendary because I am actually graduating.
There is a beautiful opportunity for you all to transform this world, one person at a time. Congratulations.
My favorite part about Seattle University is just how nice everybody is.
Friends for a lifetime, memories for a lifetime.
Learning from my peers.
Go down a path that, maybe somebody else hasn't done before that really has you curious and excited.
This experience has been incredible.
By January, I'll be working in an Army hospital. My goal is to be in San Antonio, Texas. That's like the #1 trauma center in the Army.
Postgraduate plans, starting the Capital Fellows program in Sacramento.
Be bold, stay curious, and remember, you always have a home here.